the studio right now for the first in a three-part series on conscious leadership. In the studio today, we have David Reed and Dr. Liz Swigert.
We're going to start with self and the importance of self and how that in leadership is kind of a critical beginning. And then your circle, the people that you are around, and how that interacts with your leadership. And then finally, your community and how you kind of impact that.
Thought about himself, but his people, and also just thinking about the levels you showed there of how he impacted and used his EQ.
Awareness. They're really 360-degree view of the world around them, and their understanding of how other people are feeling in the situation.
Professor, speaker, author, really encouraging others to think about vulnerability and leadership, and how to work through all of that yourself, and doing that for students and also leaders.
Yeah.
And the second it becomes about the leader, it's no longer leadership.
Right.
Leadership is about the follower. It's not about the leader.
Because I think we all would like to think our lives are worth more than just living, you know, so I like that a lot. I think most leadership is trained on the fruit side of just make sure it looks this way. And that's really not how you produce good fruit. It's always to do with the soil, it's to do with the roots, where you're planted, where you spend your time. So I kind of like that imagery when we talk about, you know, roots and fruits. And so
Our ability as leaders to understand our mindset, understand how it changes over time, that is a key part of us being able to lead ourselves, such that then, in the second part of the series, we can talk more about leading others.
Yeah. Is there something wrong in my mindset or my thinking? You just think it's working. So it kind of is a trap of leadership to not step back and look at mindset. But really, it's the only thing that we can control is ourselves. You know, listening to others and understanding where they are, which leads to your favorite subject.
Asking powerful questions. A question may be powerful, but what we know makes a question powerful is how we phrase it. But we get ourselves into
I just like the word catastrophizing. I don't know what it means, but it sounds
you
great.
probably also like doing it.
Probably. Maybe.
I took on so much responsibility. I took so much onto myself that I left very little room for other people to grow.
I need to make this a proper learning moment instead of a control moment. I needed one of them to feel, and I'd done this before where you help people feel, this is how it feels for me. And they both said it was horrible. Like I couldn't sleep. And I said, yeah, that's a tough feeling. Like I understand that feeling.
But I think what is interesting, what came out of both of our experiences are two of the most powerful question words. Yours was how, mine was what.
Right.
And we try to steer clear again of why.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Right.
And we'll get into more of why may not be the right way to go as we go.